Hey all, good morning. I hope you saw the yesterday's match. Like we discussed, what GT has done, they are given a pitch which was very good assistant for fast bowlers by leaving some grass in between the pitch slowdown. But like I said in the power play, the first 6 overs for both SRH bowlers and GT bowlers, the seam bowlers were having a bit of spice in the wicket, where SRH lost 4 wickets in the power play and GT lost only two. And in the end, they defended a target which was quite manageable. Also, one more thing, like SRH did a mistake. Whenever they were playing Kagiso Rabada, most of the batsmen were going for high backlift because whenever a pacer who is bowling with 140 plus kilometers, high backlift would create enough chances of top edge or slip catches. If they would have played ground shots with a low backlift, at least they would have survived. Also, in GT's innings, we saw that Sai Sudarshan played an anchor innings. He was standing at one end tall and made the rest of the batsmen to score in like Washington Sundar and everyone. They managed a total of 165 plus. But whereas in SRH part, no one was wearing the cheek anchor role. Klassen was looking a bit okay, but he also got out for a good rising seam up delivery. Overall, GT won and they are at the top position. And now the playoff chances for other teams are also quite increasing because SRH has lost and CSK and Punjab, Rajasthan, they can also fancy the chances, even KKR also. Let's jump into today's match. Today's match is between RCB and KKR. I mean, RCB are going to play the same match in their very home venue. It's not Bengaluru, it's Raipur. Previous match, Raipur, you must have saw what happened against the Mumbai Indians, where Mumbai Indians won the toss. They batted first on a tacky wicket. Tacky in the sense it's kind of two pace where the ball will bounce and it may get low depending upon the conditions. But it was quite tacky and Raipur wicket, I always say like boundaries are also quite okay, but the first power play overs, I mean the first 7 overs will be very very crucial because in the Mumbai versus the RCB match also we saw in the first 6 overs with seamers like Josh Hazlewood and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar literally won the contest against Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav and Josh Hazlewood. So the seamers were very very crucial in the first 6 to 7 overs. Similarly, with what Deepak Char and Corbin Bosch done against RCB. So we saw in that match 168 was a very good score, but still RCB managed to chase it with some hiccups. Thanks to Krunal Pandya, he played a very very good and crucial knock. Same way today also we can expect the pitch to behave in this way, where team definitely they should win the toss and bat first, and the first 6 to 8 overs will be very very crucial. If they score a runs of like 65 to 70 with a loss of one wicket, and the next 7 to 10 overs if they score 30 to 35, they would end up in 105 runs in the first 10 overs, followed by 11 to 15 overs will be very crucial, where seamers will be again coming into part because since the pitch is bit tacky, seamers and spinners will be going in tandem. So in the 15 overs if they manage to 40 runs, they would end up in 15 overs with a score of 140, and after that in the last 5 overs if they manage 45 to 50 odd runs, they will end up with 180 to 185, which is a very good score to defend on this tacky wicket. So the basic thumb rule is try to get out of the power play overs without losing any wicket and follow on play a strike rotating innings and which might be slow, but at least try to score one boundary and maintain the run rate above 7. So if you follow these conditions, definitely you would end up in scoring 185 to 190 runs. And a second innings, if you bowl well using the conditions, will like in the first 6 overs, try to use your pace bowlers as much as you can because pace bowlers will be having very much in this wicket since it's low bounce. If you hit the right length, hard length, hard. I mean to say the off stump hitting length, right, top of the off stump, the 6 meters length, also the hard length. Similarly, like we see Josh Hazlewood, how we bowls a test match length. That length the bowlers needs to concentrate on this pitch. Definitely they will have a purchase. So coming back to batting and RCB, we know they would be following the typical batting order. Jacob Bethel definitely they will continue, followed by Virat Kohli. See, Virat Kohli last 2 matches he has scored only 0 runs. Definitely would be hungry in this match also because 2-0 duckouts. Definitely it would ignite Virat Kohli's that hunger for runs. Definitely I can see he would come back with a very good bang. At least if he scores 40 or 45 runs, which would be very very useful because in the top order Virat Kohli is the only player who can play double gears. He can go for strike rotation. He can go for defensive mode. He can go for attacking mode. He's all form of player in this kind of pitches. So Virat Kohli, Jacob Patel, next Devdutt Padikkal. After Devdutt Padikkal, it would be Rajat Patidar. After Rajat Patidar, they will go either with Jitesh Sharma or Tim David, followed by, if they go with Jitesh Sharma, next Tim David, next Kunal Pandya, Romari Shepherd, followed by Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Josh Hazelwood, Suyash Sharma. Um, or in this match, we can expect to see either Jacob Duffy if they wanted to play, because considering the pitch is seamer friendly, they might play Jacob Duffy as a fourth foreigner. Maybe they might, if they play Jacob Duffy, they need to rest either Jacob Bethel or Romari Shepherd. We need to see how they're playing. And Rashik Salam, the impact sub will be, as usual, Suyash Sharma. Coming back to KKR are coming back with 4 back-to-back wins. They are also having a very good chance to qualify into playoff if they win this match with very good run rate and convincingly. So KKR coming back from 4 wins, we need to see how they are going to make. The batting order, it's kind of a typical tailor-made batting order with not much enough firepower. So this order they will follow. Ideally, it will be Finland, and you see what he can do in this Delhi ground. He scored a fast 100, but this is Raipur. This condition would be very, very tricky. We saw what happened to Tim David and Romari Shepherd, who are very good power hitters. Finn Allen is also the same kind. He's a power hitter. If he plays 14 matches, at least he can win you 5 or 6 games in a row. He may fail or he may succeed, but the way of playing is like this: go and hit the ball. So Finn Allen, followed by Ajinkya Rahane. Number 3 would be Ankush Raghuvanshi. Next, Cameron Green. I think Cameron Green's bowling will be useful in this pitch, because he will be bowling at least 2 overs to max. Because the 4 overs split up will be between Cameron Green and Anukul Rai, so we need to see Cameron Green. After Cameron Green, it would be ideally Roman Powell. After Roman Powell, followed by Rinku Singh. After Rinku Singh, I think they would play Ramandeep Singh in this match. If not, after Ramandeep Singh, it will be Anukul Roy. After Anukul Roy, it will be Sunil Narayan, Varun Chakravarti, Karthik Sharma, and we need to see Vaibhav Arora or what you call Navdeep Saini. In these 2 bowlers, whether anyone they would play. Vaibhav Arora will be sure, but in between Ramandeep Singh and Navdeep Saini, they will be picking as anyone as impact player, considering the pitch which is for seamers suitable, and they may be itching to go with one extra seamer. So ideally, this is a equal contest. RCB, if they win today, they would be definitely climbing the top spot, and almost they would be qualifying. Whereas KKR, if they win today, they would be inching closer to the playoffs. Like, they will be keeping their hopes alive. So coming back to one thing, if you consider the pace bowling, RCB has an edge, because they have Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Rashik Salamdar, and in case if they want a Jacob Duffy, they can play Jacob Duffy. Whereas in KKR part, if you see, only Vaibhav Arora, Karthik Chavik, Cameron Green will be contributing 1 or 2 overs. So pace bowling lineup, RCB has a edge, whereas when it comes to spin bowling, KKR has one edge. Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti, we have to see whether he would be playing today or not, because last match also he was limping while he was bowling. There is no any update about it injury, so we have to see whether he will be playing or not. In case, they might be playing either Navdeep Saini or Ramandeep Singh if Varun is not available. But Sunil Narayan, the magician, as I said, still nobody is able to decode that man's bowling. He would be very, very crucial, and Anukul Roy will be having an important role to play if Varun Chakravarti is not playing today. So spin bowling, KKR as a top pitch compared with RCB. So ideally, in this match, we have to see how RCB will be going today. They would be definitely going for winning note only. Whereas KKR, they are also coming with 4 wins and keeping their hopes alive. So it would be an equal pair of competition between these 2 teams. So win factor, we can't. Everyone would be going with RCB, but what I observed is, coming in the 2-3 matches, bottom teams are really upsetting the top teams. When you see Daisy, they have upsetted the Punjab. Now, last time also we saw another bottom line team, KKR. They upsetted the other one top team. So these bottom line teams are keep on upsetting the top team. So in this match, win prediction, we can't tell sure which team is going to win. But one thing for sure, whoever wins the toss, bats first, use the conditions accordingly, using the ground dimensions, respecting the conditions and playing accordingly, the team would be winning first. If any of the team following this with all the components very well, they will be ending up with winning factor. But as far as everyone would be concerning, the one side will go for RCB, one side will go for KKR. But I would go it's as a 50-50% match. depending upon the toss. Toss will be very crucial. If KKR bats well and if they score 180 or 185, definitely they can win the game. Same as for RCB also. Win the toss, bat first, put a very good total around 180 to 185, and bowl well, respecting the conditions and situation. You can win this match. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any feedbacks and comment, do let me know so that I can improve. So have a nice day, guys. See you in the next video.